How's it going, beautiful people? Glad to be with you here tonight. It's me, Timothy, Mr. Timothy Speaks Real. It's good to be with y'all tonight. I'm in the office. So what that means, I got a word for you straight from the Spirit of God. Let's get it. So tonight I'm going to come out of Matthew chapter 5, verse number 6. God blesses those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they shall be satisfied. It's a couple different ways we can look at that. When we give our interest to a person, when we're showing our interest in that person, we expect for that amount of interest that we're showing to be shown back. And that's how you get matching interest. If we're not getting that same interest back, we're going to feel played. We're going to feel like we're wasting our time, like we giving a whole bunch of something for a whole bunch of nothing. Whatever we're interested in, we're going to give our interest to. How can we tell God that we won't change when most of the time we're not even interested in changing? How can we tell God that we want peace in our life when most of the time we're showing interest to drama? How can we tell God that we're interested in His love when we're entertaining our self-justified hate for others? How can we tell God that we want more of Him when we're not even giving Him more of us? Like we want to come to God and we want everything to come together immediately. But in our life, when we look, we didn't tear everything apart immediately. It happened over time. We lost ourselves over time. We lost our peace over time. We lost our joy over time. It was over the time period of putting interest in the things that disrupted all of that. We put interest in the things that disrupted peace. We put interest in the things that disrupted joy. We put interest in the things that disrupted love. We put interest in the things that disrupted our relationship with God. And now most of us in a damnable state, just looking for instant saving. But it don't work like that, people. It must be a consistent righteous walk to create a permanent righteous lifestyle. Ooh, I had to take a break for that one myself. It must be a consistent righteous walk to create a permanent righteous lifestyle. We gotta give God our interest every day of our life, people. That's the way we grow. Then right here said, God blesses those who hunger and thirst for righteousness. It got to become your end all be all. I got to be righteous. I have to live righteous. You say, well, Tim, how do I show God that I want righteousness? By showing up. How do you tell that job that you want that job? When they call you for that interview, you show up. So when God has a calling on your life, you show up. Simple as that. Y'all, this thing it's not hard. We make it hard by wanting it our way. Totally our way. We want it totally our way. And we make it so hard. But it's not hard. Just show up. Just show up. Show up in the face of God every day. Well, Tim, I'm not hearing from God right now. Train your spiritual ear. Train your spiritual ear. Like I said, we got messed up over time by consistently building on that mess up. So we're going to get right over time by consistently building on righteous things. Let's pray. Let's read our Bible. Let's meditate. Let's get in our solitude. Let's fast. Let's hear from God. The more you do these things, you're going to be hearing from God. God is speaking every day. But do you have an ear to hear? And I'm not talking about a natural ear. I'm talking about a spiritual ear. You must train your spiritual ear. And as you continue going, you're going to continue growing. And as you continue growing, you're going to start knowing the voice of God. As you continue going, you're going to start growing. As you continue growing, you're going to start knowing the voice of God. I'm going to leave y'all with this right here. Spirit of God said to me, Why put our energy in the things that drain energy instead of putting our energy into what gives energy? Let's say that again. Why put our energy into what drains energy instead of putting our energy into what gives energy? So let's stop giving our energy to dead situations and expecting life from them. I love y'all. Be blessed. I pray that this word grips your heart and do something so good for your life. I love y'all. Timothy Speaks Real.